Hi, welcome to another essay writing video. In this video, we're going to look at how to start sentences in your essay. If you find this video helpful, I encourage you to visit my websites at www.ielts-ielts.com and www.englishryan.com. Also, please rate and comment on my videos. Okay, so I've included here a breakdown of an argument essay, and I thought that we could just look at the different sections together, and I could suggest to you some stock phrases that you can use in these sentences when you go to write your essay. So firstly, as we can see here, there's three separate paragraph types. The first is an introduction paragraph, followed by two supporting paragraphs and a conclusion paragraph. The introduction paragraph, if you've watched the videos I've made before, acts as a bit of an outline for what the rest of the essay is going to talk about. So firstly, within this paragraph we have four different sections: the background, the detailed background, the thesis, and the outline. So I often get questions from people asking, well, how are the sentences different and how can I write them? So when we go to write the background and the detailed background, we're just trying to give an overall idea of the general topic that we're talking about. So the background, we might start with some phrases such as today. And then we would go on from there. So today such and such is happening and this is a big problem, or today such and such is happening and this is a trend, or whatever. Or perhaps we might start with as is commonly understood. So if your essay question is asking about a certain topic, you might start with, well, as it is commonly understood, and then proceed to talk about that topic in general terms. Another you might want to start with is, it is common today. It is common today, and then just go from there. So these are three different ways you can start your background sentence. Now the detailed background sentence takes the broad information that we've brought up in the background sentence and it narrows it. So we're starting to pinpoint what our thesis is going to be. So some ways to begin your detailed background sentences could be, this can be seen. So this can be seen. So firstly, if we started with a sentence, today such and such is happening and it's happening all over the world. This can be seen mostly in, and then wherever you're talking about, Shanghai, Dubai, whatever. Another potential sentence could be, this has been seen in. Or perhaps even, this is nowhere more evident than. Oops, I think I'm coming out of the screen. So here are some sentence starters that we can use to start our detailed background sentence. Now the thesis is the most important sentence in the essay because it is giving our direct opinion, or the direct the sentence that we want to prove in the essay. It's what the entire essay is trying to say. So often the thesis has to be said in a very strong manner so that there's no question in the reader's mind what your position is. So some ways to start your thesis would be such as, it is believed, or it is argued, or even it will be shown. And this is sort of referring to what's going to happen in the rest of the essay. I always encourage the people that I'm coaching for essays not to, as much as possible, not to use the words you, I, we in the essay. Instead, try to phrase it with it. So instead of saying I believe, I argue, I will show you, we would use phrases like it is believed, it is argued, it will be shown. Just a nicer way to stylize your essay. Now finally, when you get to your outline sentence, this is where you want to bring up 2 points that will support your thesis. So we might start this sentence by saying something like, this will be proven by analyzing, and then we'd go on to state point number 1 and point number 2. So this will be proven by analyzing this and this, or this will be shown by taking into account. This will be shown by taking into account, and then again 1 and 2. Let's move the screen over a little bit so we can see. So this will be shown by taking into account this and this. Okay, now moving on to the supporting paragraph. So these, in most essays there's at least 1 supporting paragraph, sometimes 2, 3, even 4. But the supporting paragraph's job is to support and prove what you've said in your thesis. And it includes 4 separate sections. Firstly, a topic. And if you watched the videos before, you know that this topic is one of the points that you brought up in your outline in this section here. So one of these 2 points you brought up in the outline, you're going to state in the topic. It includes an example, a discussion, and a conclusion. So now if we look at